Alright, guys, welcome to the webinar. Let me just get my presentation. Here we go. Alright, excellent stuff. Excellent stuff. So how are we all doing? Are we all good? Firstly, maybe I should just do a quick little technical test, as I have blown up a webinar before. So if you can all hear me clearly and the volume is good and everything's working fine, then please type in yes into your chat box and just confirm that you can hear me and that you can see the screen. So it should just be the PowerPoint slide here that says welcome to the historic Fast Cash Coaching webinar. Awesome, so it looks like everyone can see me here, or hear me, and see the screen. Cool. So how are we all doing? Are we good? Are we good? I'm pretty excited about this. To be honest, I'm a little bit nervous. This is I've never actually done anything like this before. I mean, the whole live live example or live demonstration with someone else is a bit of a risk, to be honest. A bit of a risk. So hopefully I have everything planned. It's a bit like, when you go travel and you're like packing everything, or more so when you leave the hotel room and you're like, okay, make sure I haven't forgot anything, and you're like triple checking, you're looking under the bed, you're looking in the bathroom, all that stuff, making sure. You're just sort of sitting there thinking, I'm pretty sure I have everything. So that's kind of what I'm like right now. I'm pretty sure everything's set. I've got my I'm doing this on my Mac at the moment, which is a cool thing. Is actual with the big iMacs. I got one of those big 27-inch screens, so that's cool because I can actually fit multiple multiple windows on the same screen. So I got my PowerPoint presentation, then I've got like a internet browser and like a Word document, and Skype. You could all have it like sitting there, all open, so you can see everything at one go. So yeah, I've got everything, and I also have my laptop sitting here right next to me, which is what we're going to be using for the lucky person who gets selected, so we can sort of communicate. So, just giving it a couple of minutes here just to make sure everyone can get in. The room still is piling up. I'm going to be honest, this is probably, I've created a few webinars in my time, and I've had some, pretty good turnouts. A lot of interest in this one. Obviously because I'm going to attempt to do a live sort of case study, I guess you'd call it. But, yeah, so just going to give you a couple of minutes, well, not you guys because you're already here, but just give everyone else a couple of minutes. As I did say, you have to be here early. I did state that. I'm going to select the lucky person within the first 5 minutes. So just making sure that, everyone's here on time, because I always get emails. People always get so angry. Everyone's so pissed off all the time. Like, man, what are you doing? I can't do a webinar this time. It's too late for me. I can't do this. The link wasn't working. It was broken and blah, blah, blah. So, you can't please everyone, but I'm trying my hardest. So, so yeah, where are we all from? Just to fill in time here, just while we wait. And we're gonna get started in like any second now. I'm just there's still people sort of coming in actively, so once that sort of slows down a little bit. But where are we all from? Okay, cool. So very cool. Lots of people all around the world, which is very cool. Honestly, I guess it's probably not a big deal, but it is a little bit flattering when you do these type of things yourself, and lots of people all around the world tune in just to listen to me talk. So it's kind of cool. So I do appreciate it. I do thank you very much for it, and the time zone. So cool. A lot of fellow Aussies here. That's awesome. Probably because of the time zone. So that's cool. I'm currently in Australia at the moment. Some of you know that I've been living in Vegas. I'm back here in Australia at the moment, enjoying another summer, which is cool. Got 2 summers in a row, which is something I've been trying to actually do for like 2 years. Get like a US summer and an Australian summer. And when I first attempted it, I actually got it backwards due to like the visa, the delays that it took with the visa and stuff like that. I ended up getting 2 winters, which I absolutely hated. So I had the summer in the US and then we headed back here and had summer in Australia, which is cool, and it's what I'm enjoying. So yeah, in the middle of the day here in Australia, so that's cool. A lot of Aussies, that makes sense. Cool, cool. People from London, I believe it's really, was it like 1 a.m.? Is that right? 1 a.m. in the morning. So again, really appreciate that. Awesome stuff. Thanks for staying up. Again, that's very, very humbling. Okay, I think I'm just about ready. I'm sure you guys are ready. We've had a little small talk here just to make sure, you know, give enough time for everybody to do it. Like I said, the cool thing here is that you have the cool thing with the big screen is you can actually have a few things going on at once. So I've got my browser and I have my email open because, you know, you send out the email saying we're about to get started. Then always you can guarantee that there'll be some sort of problem somewhere with some sort of connection. Sometimes it's you know, I've had webinars, I've had like where it just dies on me, literally just drops and everyone just gets kicked out of the room. You know, that's just the fun of doing live webinars. So yeah, just you know, for some strange reason people aren't getting the links when it's supposed to automatically send, so just copy and pasting a few links for people that are emailing me. But I am just about ready to go. I have everything set. Yeah, I'm just going to grab a quick drink and I think we should get started. Are you ready to get started? Are we all on the same page here? Should we kick this bad boy off? Awesome, awesome. Okay, let us do this thing. I would like to officially welcome you to this historic Fast Cash coaching webinar. I do appreciate you being here from all over the world, you know, UK, Australia, which is, you know, representing the US, and there's a few other cool places. Let's see, is that like Brazil? I'm sure I saw Brazil. That's pretty cool. I have no idea what time it is in Brazil, but the fact that someone from Brazil is even on my list, which is kind of cool. But anyway, let's get this thing rolling. I know you're anticipating. I'm kind of teasing you here a little bit, but let's do this. Let's do this thing. You know, if my PowerPoint presentation worked, that would be fantastic. Come on, there we go. So the first thing we have to talk about is the legal disclaimer, basically just so I don't get in any trouble. Now, I'm going to quickly breeze through this. Obviously, there is absolutely no guarantee that you'll make any money from the information presented in this webinar. The information presented is advanced and has the power to generate substantial earnings. However, no such earnings are guaranteed. The examples and income claims shown are not typical and does in no way imply directly or indirectly that you'll make any money at all. This presentation is purely informational and not to be taken as financial advice. By viewing this presentation, you agree not to hold Tristan Bull by the Horns Marketing LLC and any and all associated with this presentation liable for damages and losses incurred. Whew, that was a big one. Alright, so let's get on to the requirements. Now, the requirements to be selected for this is simple. You must be here live to be selected. That's obvious. That's you know, my little attempt at humor there. You must have a PayPal account. You must have a Skype account, as we're going to be doing that during the call. You have to stay on for the whole entire webinar. I'm going to try and keep it short. We're going to go for about an hour. Again, I'm going to try and cut it down, even though I've sort of rambled on here for like 10 minutes straight away. So we will get into it. And you must be willing to document your results, okay? So obviously the whole purpose of this little experiment here is to prove to you that I know how to make a lot of money. I can make anyone money regardless of who you are, and I can do that quickly. So, you know, God willing, it actually goes to plan, and you will make money. You need to actually be cool with, you know, documenting it live on the webinar. So basically, yeah, so basically that's it. So how this is going to work. Once you are selected, you will add me on Skype and my assistant will walk you through the method. Okay, so I'm actually going to continue with the webinar and teach everyone on the webinar a really cool strategy to make a lot of money. You personally, whoever that is, we're about to select them in a second, log onto Skype and my assistant is actually going to walk you through this method during the call, and you will implement it. You know, they'll hold you by the hand and make sure you do it. And hopefully you'll make some money before we actually finish the call. Excuse me, before we actually finish the call. And then like I said, if you could document your results, take a screenshot showing the results, that would be fantastic. Now, I do want to make a little disclaimer here. Honestly, I really hope that this works, this goes to plan, but I haven't done this before. I don't know you personally. I don't know, your skill set. This is just a random type of thing. It's a little out of my comfort zone, but to be honest, if nothing else, take a lesson from doing something outside your comfort zone, because this is very risky as a business thing. I've had my peers and friends in the marketing world basically say, if this goes wrong and no one makes money, you're basically, failing in front of everyone. So it is a bit of a risk, and I'm slightly nervous about it. Now, I'm not guaranteeing that you're going to make any money at all, whoever this person happens to be. Look, I hope you do well. You may even make $10. I'm not going to guarantee anything, because it's a hard thing to pull off, but we're going to try it, and I'm glad that you guys are with me here. So yeah, just want to give that out of the way. I have to be honest and transparent. I'm not going to guarantee you'll make thousands and thousands of dollars with this method, but hopefully, with a bit of luck, if everything falls into place, you'll make some money. Okay, so that's just my honest sort of disclaimer there. Okay, so on this particular webinar, obviously we're doing this cool historic thing, but it's not all about that. I'm actually going to teach you some really cool and amazing things that you're really going to enjoy, and a lot of people don't teach this stuff, okay? So it's not going to be your same old stuff. It's actually going to allow you to really be successful, and you're going to get some really eye-opening stuff here, and it's going to, hopefully it clicks and makes sense. And I'm also going to show you a specific method, okay? Like it's just a bang, here's how you do it, do this, do that, and you can get going. I'm going to show you, the exact websites to use, how you can do it, and what to do there. Simple stuff. Now, the whole sort of reason of this this webinar is I've put together a new coaching program. Some of you know this already. It is dealing strictly with fast cash methods, okay? Let me just edit my typo on the fly there. There we go. Sorry about that. So basically, this is like, this new coaching program is pretty cool. I'm really excited about it. I'm going to talk more about it later, but instead of actually trying to convince you with hyped up sales pitches and stuff like that, I'm putting myself on the line. I'm putting my money where my mouth is, so to speak, and I'm just gonna show you the methods and show this lucky person one of the methods, and hopefully they make money with it, and then you can just see it for yourself. So that's basically what I'm doing here, and that's honesty and transparency. So yeah, I'll get into more details about that later. I believe it might be time to select the lucky person. Okay, let me have a drink here, because I'm all over the place. So as far as I can tell, we are good to go. So here's what this is gonna. Look, I'll show you. See, look, basically this is just a list of all the people who have signed up, and I'm just going to randomly, or actually I don't want to reveal everyone's email addresses here, but actually I might just move this, because I'll accidentally show someone's email address, and then that would not be the most professional thing. Okay, so as I said, I haven't done this type of thing before. Okay, cool. So here's what I'm going to do is I'm going to randomly select someone from that list. I've obviously got a list of everyone who's signed up, and then we are going to be on our way. So I'm just basically randomly scrolling. I was going to do it on screen, but I forgot about the whole email address thing, and apologies for that. It's live and I can't really do much about it, so apologies for that. Okay, scrolling up and down, and boom. Okay, a good old name that's hard to pronounce. Sagir, S-A-G-I-R. Okay. Are you here, sir? Okay, off to a good start. Terrific. Okay, if you are here, please just type in the little box and say okay. Okay, cool. Off to a good start. The person isn't actually here. Okay, probably should have scrolled through the attendee list. That would have been the smart thing to do, Tristan. Okay, fantastic stuff. See, it's like the hotel thing. You think that you've remembered everything, then that's right. That was the common thing. All right, here we go again. Okay, here we go. Now we're good. Okay, so obviously I have the list of actual people who were here. That's the smart way to do it. All right, so dun 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 dun. That's my good old manual drum roll. Do we have a Brian Johnson here? Yes, terrific, excellent stuff. Okay, boom. Congratulations. Cool. Okay, so I just banged on my desk. Hopefully that didn't like burst your speakers. Apologies if it did. Excellent stuff. Okay, cool. Brian, congratulations firstly. Really excited. Hopefully you're motivated. Okay, cool. So you're here. Yep, Brian is just, here's what I'm going to do. So what you want to do is just, what we're going to do is log into Skype. Oops, sorry about that, all over the place here. Okay. Another thing I forgot, I was supposed to have already been logged into Skype. Cool, so here's how it's going to work, Brian. Congratulations, you're obviously here online, which is fantastic. Okay. Okay, so if you just send me your Skype ID. Excellent. Cool, cool, cool. Alright, we are good to go. So here's how it's going to work. My assistant, real quick, is going to walk you through this method on Skype. So we're just in that group chat there. And what we're going to be doing is he's going to walk you through everything and set you up, and you stay online, and I'm going to continue with this webinar, and that's that. So just a quick, you got a PayPal account, right? Okay, cool, cool, cool. Yep, we're good. Where you from, by the way? Australia. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, so I guess there was a slight advantage for the Aussies because it's in the middle of the day. But that's cool. I should do a survey and find it out, like the exact percentages of how many people are here. Okay, cool. So you are set up. You are good to go, Brian. Alright, so man, I'm going to leave that to you, okay? So you just walk him through everything, and then we'll be good. Alright, cool. I'm just going to... Okay. Excellent stuff. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Alright, thanks, guys. I know that you're just staring at that blank screen, so apologies for that. Just trying to get this all sorted. Excellent stuff. Okay, cool. We have our first person. So congratulations again to Brian. Well done. Hopefully he's going to go out and implement this stuff and make some money, and this will be a successful event. Now, for the rest of you, we have some big stuff. I'm going to teach you some really, really cool stuff that you can use yourselves to make money right now. So let's get into it. Now, obviously, a quick introduction, real quick here. My name is Tristan Bull, as you probably already know. I've coached thousands of people all over the world. My students have made over $2 million in earnings. You may know some of them. My students, some of my students include Martin Crumlish, which is probably the most well-known guy on the Warrior Forum. Goes by the handle of Icon over there. Sarah Young, Fuad Toleb, Mario Brown, who recently won Marketer of the Year. Congrats to you, my man. Gavin Stevenson, Barbling, Omar Patel, who just done a six-figure launch recently. So congrats to you as well. Okay, so yeah, so that's basically just a few people that you know. Who are actually my students. You may not have known that. This is like my quick little snapshot here of just me hanging out with various people and doing various things. And this is a little testimonial here from the one and only Frank Kern. Okay, question time. Do you really want to make money online? I know it sounds like a simple question, but I want to know if you really do. I want to know 100%, are you in this? Are you committed? You're here on this webinar, so you've taken the, you've made the decision, you've gone to the effort of actually signing up and showing up live. So that tells me already that you have some level of commitment. I want to know, type it in the box, yes, do you really want to make money online? Is it actually a real, it's a definite thing that you want to do? Cool. Okay, cool. Excellent stuff. That's good. I want to know, what type of people I'm dealing with here. Okay, well, I want to know that we have a good group, a good bunch of people, and that we're all on the same page, and we're all, on the same wavelength here, because we're gonna teach you how to make a lot of money online. Here's a fun fact. If you just sit and listen to this webinar passively, you'll remember approximately 10% of what I teach you. So if you just sit here and you don't do anything, you remember about 10%. If you listen and you take notes at the same time, you will remember approximately 50%. Okay, so obviously I recommend that you take some notes. Now if you listen, take notes, and engage, you will remember approximately 90% of what I teach you. This whole presentation, you'll remember about 90% of it. So the reason why I'm telling you this is because I obviously want you to remember as much as possible. Now, to engage is simple. That's why I asked you questions. I'm going to ask you a few questions throughout this whole presentation. And they're going to be simple little questions, they're like yes/no questions, but if you actually engage, meaning you just type yes into the box, it's not that hard to engage, but studies show that you'll actually remember up to 90% or approximately 90% of the information, because just that the actual physical act of engaging, and all you're doing is sitting there and typing on your keyboard. But it is really important that you do it, because I'm going to teach you some really cool stuff, and I want you to actually be successful. But if you're only going to remember 10% of it, you're not really going to be successful, are you? So, yeah, just a little fun fact you probably didn't know, but I do want you to engage. So when I ask you questions, please respond and please engage. So let's kick this off the right way with a question. Have you ever attended a webinar or a live seminar or purchased any type of training or educational course or program and genuinely thought the material was of a high value, but you didn't actually do anything about it? Okay, so it's a bit of a long question, but basically what I mean is, have you ever had some stuff that you thought was actually really good, and you could see that it would work and would make money, or it would do whatever it was supposed to do, but you didn't actually act on it? Okay, just say yes or no, or whatever. Yeah, of course. Okay, cool. We've all done this before. Have you ever had this happen to you more than once? So, maybe you've gone to 2 seminars, or you've attended 2 webinars, and both webinars had really good information, step-by-step stuff, but you didn't actually implement it, you didn't do anything with it, but it was genuinely good material. So yes, if you have. Cool. Okay, great. Excellent stuff. Thank you for the engagement. I really do appreciate that. Now, do you consider yourself an intelligent person? I want everybody to say yes, okay? We all should consider ourselves as intelligent people, okay? So, go on, say yes. Good. Everybody. Good. Sorry, well, I'll just take a drink there. So what does this happen? Why does this happen? Why do intelligent people like you and I fail to act on valuable information? Even though we know consciously that the information will actually get the result that we're looking for, why is it that we don't actually act on it? The reason is this. It's actually very simple. You have been told a lie. Okay, you've been told a lie, and that lie is knowledge is power. Okay, knowledge is not power. Okay, stay with me here. Knowledge is potential power. There is a massive difference, and no one talks about this, but it is a massive difference. Knowledge is not power, knowledge is potential power. The real power is taking action. Now, I know you've heard this before because a lot of people preach it. You've got to take action, you've got to take action. The problem is, it's not that easy. It's not that easy to just take action. So, think about it. If the answer to getting all the success that you want is to simply just take action, why do people not take action, even when they have the exact blueprint right in front of them? I'll tell you why. The human mind will take action on things based on 2 main sets of criteria. Those are shoulds and musts. I should stop smoking. I should start exercising. I should stop watching TV and get to work. I should go on a diet. We don't take action on shoulds. We take action on musts. Because a must, if it's a must, then there's no alternative. A must is simply, you don't have a choice. There's no other option. There's no, ifs, ands, or buts. It's just the way it is. You have to accept it. It's a must. It's gonna happen. It gets done. There's no disputing that. Okay, it's a must. Now, here's a little exercise that you can do. If you want to find out, where you're at and what you consider a must, take a look at your current results. Okay, in any area of your life. It can be your money, your relationships, your health, whatever it may be. Have a look at your current results in your life right now, because they are a direct reflection of what you personally consider a must. Okay, so does this make sense? I know it's sort of a little left field here, maybe, but are we all on the same page here? Say yes, please. Type in the box. Engage. Remember, I want you to engage this stuff, because this is actually very, very important. And when you get this stuff down, you're going to make money like that. It's going to be a whole lot easier for you. We're going to break, that frustration, all those barriers, that reason, why the quote unquote whatever it is, 97% of people fail in internet marketing. We're going to smash through that. So, to give you an example of what I mean, let me ask you another question. Do you have a favorite TV show that you always must watch each week? Like a show that you watch religiously. You simply must see it. Doesn't matter what's going on, doesn't matter how busy you are, doesn't matter, if there's a whole bunch of distractions or whatever. Either way, you will find time to make sure that you watch your show. Can we relate to that? Is that something, say yes, please type in the box, and then feel free to let me know your shows as well if you have some quirky shows that you watch. Yeah, okay, cool. See, exactly. Now think about it. That's exactly what I mean. Now here's an example on the other end of the spectrum. So that TV show would be an example of something you consider a must. Someone who considers health and fitness a must does the same thing. It's the exact same thing. We all do the exact same thing. It just depends on what we consider a must. So, someone who's really into health and fitness, no matter how busy they are or what type of distractions are going on, they will always find the time to work out. Okay, so maybe they get up an hour earlier just to hit the gym, or maybe they go for a run on their lunch break, or instead of watching that TV show, they go and work out, right? So it doesn't matter what's going on, they're always going to find that that 30 minutes or that 1 hour block each day to do their thing, because in their mind they personally consider it a must. They have a high priority on doing that. Okay, does this make sense? We all cool? Okay, great. Okay, so let me give you an example, a personal example to me, so you can really see how powerful having a must is. And once you harness that power, you can do anything. So something I personally consider a must is Australian football. Okay, Australian rules football is something that I'm a massive fan of, and in particular my team. Okay, so my team, which is the Sydney Swans, which happened to win the grand final last year. If you're curious about that. So I need, in my mind, it is a must that I need to watch my team play each week. And to give you an example of what happens, last season I was living in Vegas, okay? Now, they don't have Australian football in the US. They don't broadcast it on TV. Most people don't even know what it is. A lot of people think it's soccer, which drives me nuts. It's not soccer, it's a whole completely different game. But if they don't know, is it soccer? No, it's not. I needed to watch it. It was a must. There was no alternative. I simply had to watch Sydney play each week. So the problem was, it's not on TV. Like, we had cable, we had direct TV. There was nothing. I was hoping that it would be on like one of the ESPN channels, but nothing. It was not on. So what I ended up doing was I researched it thoroughly, and I eventually found a service that would actually broadcast it to stream it live to my computer to pay like $20-30 a month or something like that. But I got it, and I would sit there and I would actually plug in, from your laptop to your TV. You could hook them in there, and I would sit on the couch and just watch it like normal, and it was great. But the point is, if that wasn't a must, I wouldn't have gone to all that trouble. Okay, I wouldn't have gone to all that trouble if it was just something. If I wasn't such a fanatic about it, I would have been like, oh well, I'll just go on the internet and look up the scores or something like that. But that wasn't an option, because for me, watching that was a must. Okay, so here's the good news. Once you have a must, your brain will lock onto it and figure out ways for you to achieve that goal. Okay, so for example, once you sort of focus on something, then your brain is going to actually try and find things that are going to help you achieve your solution. So the key here is to identify exactly what you want and then turn that specific thing into a must. Okay? So, to bring this back to, to relate it back to internet marketing, like I said, I've been coaching for over 5 years now, and my students have made over $2 million. So if you just look at it like that, forget about me or anything like that, I'm just saying, those are facts, right? So that's like undeniable proof that the methods and strategies that I'm teaching, they actually work. They do get results when implemented. So, having taught literally thousands of people, the key difference between people who are successful and people who are unsuccessful is they clearly have success as a must. Okay, it is simple, it's a must. Okay, I'm getting tongue-tied again, but in their mind, they consider achieving success as a must. So the steps that I teach them, blah blah blah, it's a must for them. They are dedicated, they get up every morning, they go through my material, they implement, they follow the steps, they do the homework, it's a must for them. However, you get other people who sort of come into the program and it's not a must for them, it's a should. So like, yeah, I really should actually do this. I really should implement it. Like, again, it's the exact same thing. It's good material, I can see how it makes money and I should really do that, but, my favorite TV show is on at the moment, so I'll get to it later. And some people, I swear to God, some people actually will purchase my program and not actually go through it. Because I can see, right? I can have everything tracked, so I can tell who logs in and who doesn't. And I have like people who buy, right? Who sign up, who join the coaching program, but they don't actually go through the material. They just leave it. That is a perfect example of someone who does not consider being successful a must. Okay, so the key here is identify what you consider a must. So determine what that is. Whatever. Now, this obviously I'm talking about making money and building wealth, but this can actually apply to any area of your life. So if you determine what it is that you want, and then you turn that specific thing into a must, then you'll be wildly successful beyond your dreams. I guarantee it. I guarantee it. If you want to lose weight and you turn that into a must, you'll lose the weight. Guarantee it. See, most people don't get this. They just keep banging their heads against the wall as their life just wastes away. Time just goes past and they're just stuck in this vicious cycle. They get hyped up for a little bit and then they don't actually do anything. So does all this make sense? So I know it's sort of a little left field, but it's really, really important, and I just want to make sure that it makes sense, right? Are we all on the same page? Please engage. I know I sort of talked a little bit there, so please let me know, does this make sense? Are we all on the same page here? Excellent. Perfect. It is true. Yes. Thank you. Great. Okay. Alright, okay, a quick check-in. Okay, so what I've done here is in the slides, in little periods, I'll have these little check-in points where hopefully we'll check in with our guy. So, Brian. Whew, nearly forgot your name. Brian, okay, so let me just whip up Skype here. Okay, Brian, can you hear me? I know you're probably busy. If you can, just... Alright, cool. So how's things? Alright. Cool. Excellent. Okay, so just to give you guys an update, Brian has just been through the method. My assistant there was walking him through it and he's about to start implementing. Whoa, fingers crossed, fingers crossed. Okay. Cool. So what do you guys actually think about this? This is like a cool little, it's different, right? It's not the same as every other boring webinar. We're doing some sort of live interacting stuff. Is this cool? You like it? I know it's a little different and it's cool. Excellent. Cool. Yeah, believe me, I hope he makes some money as well. Oh, do I ever hope? Okay, so let's move forward. I want to give you a simple formula for what we just talked about so that you can just condense that into a simple little step-by-step process so you can go out and you can use that and you can be successful, because I want you to be successful. And the reason why I'm doing this now is because I'm going to teach you in a second an actual method. So I want you to have this part down live on the webinar so then you're in the right frame of mind so when you go out and do my method, it becomes a must for you. Okay? So step one, identify what you want. Step two, make that a must. Okay, so really quickly, I didn't actually go into how you turn something into a must, because we'd be here all day and I don't want to take up too much of your time. But basically, what a must means is that it's a drive, it's a passion, it's a reason why. A lot of people seem to trip up on this. When someone says define or find your reason why, and they're like, well, I don't know, I just want to do it, I guess. Now, really quickly here. I call it like the love-hate principle. You don't need to be super positive all the time. If you hate something, that can be your reason why. So if you hate your current situation, if you hate the place that you live, for example, if you hate where you're currently at, if you hate your house, maybe you just live in a tiny little apartment and there's no room and everyone's stepping over each other. If you just hate it, right? If you hate not having money in your bank account, if you hate going to the store and using your card, and that nervous 20-second period there where you're just hoping that it says that it's approved, you're just staring wildly like a freak at that little screen waiting for that word approved to pop up. If you just hate that situation, use that. Okay, use that as fuel, because that's how you're going to do that. Okay, and you can use love as well. So okay, so that's hate, and then you have love, and what I mean by that is, what do you ultimately want? Maybe you want to have a new house. Maybe there's a specific area that you want to live in. Okay, so wherever you happen to be now, just say, for example, Hawaii. You want to live in Hawaii. Okay, maybe you went to a vacation there, it was fantastic. You want to live on a nice house on the beach. That can be your love. So you can combine them, right? So you have the hate. Man, I hate this place. It's so shit. I can't stand it. Blah blah blah. But man, that's going to fuel you. And then man, I'm going to go to Hawaii. I'm going to get this awesome beach house. I'm going to have the best life. It's going to be fantastic. Okay. So really quickly, I don't want to drag on that too much, but that's how you do it, because I get a lot of people who say, well, I don't know why. Well, that's how I'm supposed to do that, and then they just get unmotivated and lose it. So you can don't be scared of using hate as a really good force to motivate you. I mean, you see it all the time. They say revenge is success is the best form of revenge. Sometimes that's just what it takes. Sometimes it's just people banging down on you and making you feel this big, that just drives you to almost be successful in spite. So whatever it is, define that. Okay, see yourself winning. Now, what I mean by that is not necessarily just like positive thinking, but what people do is they actually look at the current situation, whatever it may be, and then they lean towards the negative side of things. So I'm fat and overweight, but that's just who I am. I'm never gonna I'm always gonna eat crappy foods. I'm always gonna be fat. I'm always gonna be a fat slob and sit on the couch. That's what most people do. What I want you to do is it's important to just be honest and straight with yourself. Yes, this is the current situation. Okay, yes, I am overweight, but I can see myself losing that weight. I can see myself working out. I can see myself going to the gym. I can see myself being healthy and then getting that six-pack abs, or that fitting into those jeans again. So it's not necessarily positive thinking. It's just leaning towards the correct side, instead of beating down yourself. Say and that grows self-confidence and self-esteem. Then take motivated and inspired action. Now, here's the thing. Most people, particularly people who teach this, internet marketing stuff and courses, they skip straight to step 4. They just go, okay, so here's what you need to do. You need to take action. But they don't understand the psychology behind it. And believe me, I've been doing coaching for years, and I learn, I just see patterns in people. And I genuinely want to help them, and it would drive me nuts for a long time, where I would teach, I would have a step-by-step process, make it as simple and make it as easy as possible, and one person would do it and they'll get mad sick results. Then another person would do it and they'll do nothing. They wouldn't actually do it, and I just couldn't, I didn't know how to motivate them. I didn't know what it was. So then I studied this stuff. I learned what it is inside our brains that actually, forces us to do stuff, and it's this. Okay, so this 4-step process, if you do that, you will be successful. I promise you, I guarantee you that. And I know this is this is not like a self-help webinar or anything like that, but if you want to be successful, that's what you need to do. You need to get in the right state of mind. It's simple. Get in the right state of mind, and then use things to take action. Use the right steps and strategies and plans to take action and be successful. So that's that. Okay, that's the formula. Write that down. Highly recommend it. Yeah. So are you with me so far? Does that all do we make sense? Is that all good? I'm about to get into some really cool stuff, so I just want to make sure that we're all still awake here, we're not falling asleep, we're all good. Excellent stuff. Okay, cool. I'm going to take a really quick drink, and then I'm going to show you how to make some money. Are you excited for that? You want to see? You want to make some money in this goddamn thing, right? Are we ready to go? Come on, I want you inspired. I want you pumped up. Okay. There we go. That's it. Yeah, caps lock on. Cool. I like it. I like it. All right. Okay, let me get my slides in order here. Would you like to know a simple method to generate some quick cash right now? I'm gonna need some caps lock responses, please. All caps. Cool. Excellent stuff. Okay, great. Here's what we're gonna do. I'm gonna jump on the internet now, and I'm gonna show you some cool stuff. Let me just drag my browser across. Alright, let me just line it up for y'all. Alright, you can see all that. Just real quick confirmation that you can actually see the screen. I'm on the internet now. Okay, cool. Just making sure. Okay, so basically I'm going to show you how you can tap into a tremendous source of traffic, targeted traffic, instant traffic that will make you a lot of money if you do it correctly. This is a website called listguy.com. Basically, what you can do is purchase email leads. Okay, so it's a lead service where you can buy leads. And what I recommend that you do is you come here, you go to listguy.com, click on business opportunity leads. Now, they have a whole bunch of different niches that you can select. Here we go. There's like a list right here. So there's a whole bunch of stuff. And you can actually contact these people. They're super responsive. Like, it's a legit business. They get, as you can see here, they actually have the online chat. I'm in Australia at the moment, so the time zone they're offline, but they are super responsive. They'll respond to you really quickly, which is fantastic. But here's what I'm going to give you a simple method. Okay, so I'm going to give you a simple little method that I recommend that you do that will make you money if all goes to plan. I want to point out this section right here. This is the premium business opportunity leads. Now, the reason why this particular section is so great is because of this little fact right here. Basically, this list is a list of buyers. Okay, now if you know internet marketing, you know that the most valuable thing you can have is a list of buyers. Now, this is incredibly valuable because it's not a small list of buyers. These people have purchased at least $150. Okay, so that means that puts them into another category, and it's a good category. Now, to be honest, I mean, I know you guys know the Warrior Forum. I do launches on the Warrior Forum. I'm sure you know a whole heap of other people who do launches on the Warrior Forum. And from a seller's perspective, the whole idea is to build a buyer's list with a big launch, right? So, you know, but usually like a successful launch will get maybe 1,000, 2,000 sales on the front end. So therefore you're getting, you know, 2,000 new people into your system, and they're buyers, right? It's good. They're fresh leads. They're great. But here's the thing: they're buying cheap products. Okay, they're buying, you know, $7 products, $10 products max. So, you know, they're still good, but they're low ticket. Whereas the reason why this is so great is these aren't low ticket. Their introductory price is $150. So everyone on the list that you're gonna purchase will have spent at least $150, which means that you can sell them more expensive stuff, and they're going to be used to it because they're conditioned to it. Okay, extremely important stuff. So, as you can see on the screen here, it's fairly straightforward. Basically, you get an Excel file, and then you just download that, and you have that. Now, the other cool thing is you get more information than just your typical squeeze page that, you know, from internet marketing squeeze pages and stuff. You get their name, you get their city, state, zip code, phone number, and email address. So you're going to get their location, okay, and you even get their phone number. If you're into cold calling, not necessarily cold calling, but just, you know, if you actually have no issues with talking to people on the phone, that's a great way to follow up with someone. So maybe you send out a promo, and then you call them and, you know, make sure that they got it. I have clients who are big into phone stuff, and they make a fortune because it's just it's an easy sell when you get on the phone with someone. However, I'm not recommending that you do that. That's just an option. Okay, so for example, when you do a launch on the Warrior Forum, you don't collect phone numbers, so that's not even an option. Just giving you options here. But as you can see here, you can get 10,000 records for $250, which is extremely good value. A list of 10,000 people. A list of 10,000 buyers is pretty much more than most of the big names. I mean, a lot of people have a list of 10,000 people, which is mixed in with freebies and freebie seekers and buyers and stuff. But to get a list of 10,000 buyers for $250, extremely good value. And to get a list of 25,000 for $400, extremely good value as well. Super cool stuff. You can get it instantly, man. Hit the buy button and it's yours. Now again, you can sort of search. Now don't be tempted by this. I'm going to be honest and blatant. I don't recommend that you do this. 250,000 records for $260. You might be thinking to yourself, well, I could get, $250,000 leads for pretty much the same price as 10,000. Yeah, but they're no good. Okay, I'll just be honest with you. You're not going to get any response rate. You're not going to get an open rate with these. Because then they're no good. If they were, there's no way known that they would sell them for that cheap. Okay, they're going to be unresponsive, and you're going to get a waste of time. So what I recommend that you do is purchase in this category here. They're premium. They're premium for a reason. They're going to get a response rate that you can make money with. Now, there's a couple of ways that you can do this. You purchase and you save the actual file, and what you can do is if you want. You can actually email them yourself. Typically, the standard autoresponders like Aweber and GetResponse don't allow you to import leads, so you may have to find one that does. I personally use Infusionsoft, and they do let you do it. Another alternative is a place called SendBlaster. Let me just move the site so you can see. SendBlaster, okay, just sendblaster.com. Sendblaster.com. It's basically like an autoresponder, but it's just a software. Okay, so you download it, and then you can easily import your list, your Excel file, and then you can email them. It's exactly the way a typical autoresponder works. It has tracking and all that kind of stuff. It's a pretty cool little service, and they have tutorials and look, chat support right there. So they have a free version and a paid version. So again, that's sort of up to you. Or if you go back here, these guys actually offer like an all-in-one service. So you can like purchase the leads from them, and then they'll actually email out for you. So you don't actually have to worry about it. I'd probably recommend doing it like that just because it's easier, instead of downloading software and then setting it up and setting up all the servers and everything like that. It can get a little bit complicated. So what I recommend that you do is just use these guys, get them to send it out for you, and yeah, that'll be probably easier. But again, it's up to you. But you do have a few options. Now, I wanted to do another cool little live example for you as well. So what I'm going to do, because sometimes people say that it's useless, it's they're no good, they're unresponsive. Generally, that's because people don't know how to market. Okay, I'm going to be blatant with you. People don't know how to actually build rapport with a list. They don't know how to market. They don't have the skills necessary, so they just trash on it. This particular service works, and it works very, very well. And I'm going to do a bit of a live example again, just to mix things up, to show you the responsiveness. Now, what I'm going to do here is just in my other window here, I'm going to send out a promo to show you the responsiveness. Okay. Now, I've already sort of pre-written this, so I'm not going to sit here and waste your time. But basically, I'm just going to send it now. Okay, so that's sending. Cool. That is sending to 25,000 records. Okay, so that's pretty cool. Now, what I'm going to do, which I think is cool, let me just, sorry, I got everything all over the place. Let me get back to this. Okay, see this link here? this is a link that you can use to track. Okay, so this is live, this is real time. If you actually copy that list with the little plus sign, that's going to go and show you the stats. Okay, so if you go there right now, you're probably going to see 0 because obviously I just sent it then. But basically what I want to do is show you that this is actually responsive. Okay, so this is a you know, it's using that service, so you're going to see that you do get open rates. Not only open rates, you get clicks. So if you don't know what this link is, basically it's like a tracking link. It'll tell you how many clicks and everything going on. So go there right now. Now, by the way, the promo itself is just it just goes. This link here just leads to tristanbull.com. Okay, so it's not a huge, it's not an actual squeeze page or anything like that. I just wanted to do something quickly for you, so I just wrote a generic sort of promo and sent out, and this is the link. So it just goes to my homepage. But the purpose is, if you go to that website right now, you know, you might even see a couple clicks coming in, and then just note that down. So I want you to just sort of, you know, write that down, leave it on the screen there, copy and paste it, and you're going to see the responsiveness of it. Okay, so no, someone asked a question, I'm probably just sending out to my own list. No, I'm not sending out to my own list. I'm sending out through here, and if you don't believe me, check your email inbox, because you are on my list, because you're obviously on this webinar, so you're on my list. So check your email inbox and see if you get an email from me with this particular link in it saying, you know, click here and directs to my tristanbull.com homepage. So that's fine. I understand people are skeptical. That's cool. I'm open and transparent. Again, who else does this? Who else does this live on the webinar? We can actually go and track the stats live. People just do, you know, hypotheticals and theories and you know, past results. Bang, live on the webinar. Cool. So that's great. You can check that, track that. I recommend it's a great source of traffic. But here is what I want to do now, is actually show you the best way to make money with this. Let other people do the hard work for you. Okay, so to get the most from this method, okay, getting that list, sending them out, what I recommend that you do is promote affiliate products. Okay, so don't waste your time creating your own products. You know, it's already been done for you. You can make easy, and in some cases, instant commission. Not just any product launches. Okay, very, very important, so please write this down. What you want to do is promote product launches. Why product launches? Because the hard work has already been done for you, and they convert a lot better. Okay, so generally you can send to like a pre-launch page, like a video or something. So you send traffic to there, they opt in for free, then they go through that whole launch process, and you know, the product owner, the person doing the launch, pretty much sells them and converts them, and then you get your credit. So it's a very, very easy thing. All you need to do is say, hey, check out this free new video, click here, and you're gonna get a whole bunch of traffic, gonna get a whole bunch of clicks, and you're going to make money because it's a product launch. You know, there's going to be social proof because it's a product launch, so they convert better just because it's a big thing. There's buzz going around. It's the latest thing. It's relevant. There's a lot of excitement that's being generated. A lot of social proof, and basically it's just easy money. You know, I know someone, one of my clients, who does around $7,000 per month doing this stuff. That's all he does. He just follows the launches, and you know, picks a few good ones, sends out using this method, and makes you know, a nice chunk of change each month. So what I recommend that you do to find these launches is go to these websites. Okay, muncheye.com, warriorjv.com, and jvnotifypro.com. Those are launch calendars. So Muncheye and Warrior JV are sort of more focused on Warrior Forum launches. I mean, I think they have a few maybe ClickBank ones and stuff as well, actually. But generally, those type of launches are 100% commissions, which is pretty cool and a great way to get. And they're usually instant commissions as well, so that you just get paid straight to your PayPal account instantly, which is cool. So what you want to do is go to those websites, and so what will happen is, you will see the websites, and it'll give you like a launch calendar, and it'll say, you know, the first so-and-so is launching, here's his name, the product, here's the JV page where you sign up as an affiliate, you get your link, and you know, the commissions and all that kind of stuff. The other cool thing is, almost every single launch has a launch competition where you can win prizes. Sometimes it's cash prizes, sometimes it's like gadgets like iPhones and iPads and all that kind of stuff, which is pretty cool. Now, generally, you have to be on the leaderboard. You do have to be on the top 10 leaderboard to get a prize. But if you use this method, you're sort of gonna jump ahead straight away, because most people start small and they slowly build their list, and it takes a long time. But you're gonna get instant results. Again, check that link to see how it's going. You can see how many clicks I'm getting straight away. So yeah, that's a great thing. Okay, cool. I'm just seeing on Skype. Sorry, I'm slightly distracted. I think Brian may have some results. So just bear with me. Sorry, sound like a douchebag there. Cool. Okay, I am excited. Alright, cool. Good news. Good news. This is awesome. Okay. Oh man, this is really, really cool. Okay, cool. Brian's made some money, and he's made a lot more than I thought, and I am over the moon, because I was extremely nervous about this whole entire process. So I don't know if you could tell in my voice through the whole thing. I was just in the back of my mind, I'm like, please let him make money, please let him make money. Oh man, this is awesome stuff. Okay, so okay, Brian, so what I need you to do is, if you can just take log into your PayPal account, just take a screenshot of like that transaction, and then just can you like help him out? Take a screenshot, man. If you're on a Mac, what is it, like Shift Command and 4, I think. And the PC. Okay, so sorry guys. I want to actually show this to you, because this is the best, and obviously I want to prove it and be open and transparent with you. This is fantastic. Brian, thank you so much for starters. I just want to thank you very, very much. This was a huge risk. I know it's sort of you guys are probably thinking, why is it getting so crazy? But from a marketing point of view, it was a massive, massive risk to try and do this and try and have a live example on a webinar with a whole bunch of people. And I was a little nervous, to be honest. So the fact that Brian has made this money is fantastic. Okay, we're having some trouble, man. I should probably have put on the requirements, needs to know to take a screenshot. I'm sorry. I'm just kidding, dude. I'm just kidding. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna announce it anyway while you sort of work that out. So I know you guys are staring at the screen. So let me just make another slide here. Cool. Okay. Super, super excited. Live results. Okay. Man, this is awesome stuff. You guys, I don't even know what to say. I'm just super, super cool. Okay. Live. I don't even know what to say. I'm just so excited. Okay, Brian just made, ready, get this. I know I was freaking out hoping he'd make $10. $647. Yeah. God. Live on my freaking webinar. Oh, excited. Sorry for bashing on that keyboard. I keep forgetting the microphone's right there. Ah, yes. God. See, told you my shit works. Told you. Oh, I don't even know what I'm doing now. Get rid of that. That's not what I wanted. Ah, man. This is awesome, awesome stuff. Cool. Make that big and bold. There we go. It's exciting stuff. It's exciting stuff. I'm just like, this is how professional my webinars are. I just sit here and just edit my PowerPoint slide, talk to other people on Skype while I'm doing it. This is okay. Look, maybe okay. This is important, so I obviously want to show proof here. Apologies. Well, I'm just sort of dealing with Brian here. Okay. would you mind if I just logged into your PayPal account and I'll show it, because you need to blur it out as well. So you know, obviously got to hide his sensitive information and yours. So it might be easier if I'll just log in and then I'll do it. Quick. Okay, cool. All right, thank you very much. Appreciate it, man. Thank you very much. Yeah, just change your password after I log out. Cool. All right, cool. Cool. Thanks, guys. Thanks. So sorry for the delay here. I know we're all over an hour now, so apologies for the delay. Thanks for staying up. For those of you who are staying up, sorry. This is live. It was an experiment. It paid off so well. Okay, cool. Let me just log in to Brian's PayPal. Okay, cool. I just thought I'm going to have to blur out his stuff, which is going to be slightly difficult to do on a live streaming webinar. Okay, cool. Alright, here's what I'm going to do. So stick around, okay? Stick around. What I'm going to do is I'm going to stop sharing my screen for like a second. I'm going to log in. Well, I'm already logged into his account. I'm just going to show it. Like, I pull up the transaction so you can see it for yourselves. And then I'm just going to I just need to blur out his email and the other guy's email and, you know, the sensitive information. Again, I don't want to. It would be unprofessional for me to just broadcast that all over the place. So yeah, I'm just going to manually put a text document over it. So okay, so you should still be able to hear me, I believe. So don't freak out. I'm just going to turn the screen off now. Okay, so you should still be able to hear me. Let me just move everything into position. Okay, cool. Alright, now I'm going to turn it back on, and hopefully you should be able to see my screen. Okay, so can you see my screen? We're inside PayPal, so if you just type in yes, just to make sure, just want to make sure everyone sees this. Okay, cool. Excellent stuff. Cool. Okay, so yeah, so I'm just obviously I just got the text document here. So just a text document just to verify everything. Yeah, and Brian's info and the person's info is behind that, but what I want you to look at is that right there, $647 US. Ah, man, that is awesome. $22 fee, man. PayPal. Whew. Okay, I'm super excited. Brian, you are the best. But man, you're the best. You're like my new favorite person. So this is inside Brian's account. Thank you for sticking with me. I know this is sort of a all over the place webinar. I do appreciate it. Okay, so that's actually okay. So check this out. Okay, so this is Brian's account, who was from Australia. So this is his Australian account. Okay, so for the time difference, just to so you understand and to show you something cool. Okay, so it's the 22nd today. The time difference is in the middle of the afternoon. This webinar started at 12 noon. 12 noon. In 38 minutes from the beginning of this webinar, 38 minutes later, Brian has $647 into his PayPal account. I mean, come on, you can't not get any better than that. That is freaking amazing, man. Awesome stuff. Thank you again, Brian. You're the best. Thanks to Sammy, my assistant, who walked him through it. Thanks to all you for staying in. I know it was crazy. I'm going to keep on moving because I still have some stuff to show you, but I just wanted to show you that's a lot. You cannot deny that. I mean, oh God, I just want to say some bad words. Alright, cool. So let me just get out of this without screwing it up. If I just click. Okay, can you see my screen? Blank. Okay, we back on? Cool. Excellent stuff. Okay. Oh man, this is cool. I'm all hyped up now. Okay, so 600 and what did I say? Like 38 minutes. Ah, God, that is awesome. So in case you just had any doubts that my stuff works and that my methods work, then Brian, who is the best person in the world to me right now. Okay, cool. Let's move forward. Fast Cash Coaching Program. Okay, so like I said, the whole purpose of this webinar was to show you some fast cash methods and then hopefully do a live experiment that would work. Like I said, honestly, at the start, I was hoping he would make some money. I realistically didn't think he would. If he did make money, I didn't think he'd make any more than $100. I thought if he made $100, then I would be like, man, how cool is that? He's so $100 on a live webinar, $647. Ah, God, that is just fantastic. Okay, so this is my coaching program. Like it really needs to be to be sold, as you just saw live living proof. That it works. And don't forget about that traffic link either. I mean, keep checking that. There's more live proof for you. Okay, so Fast Cash program is designed to make you fast cash. So if you just want to jump on right now, if you action takers there, yeah, I mean obviously it works. I just gave you a live example that it works. So if you're all in and you're on board, you're on the same page right here, jump in right now. Here is how this all came about. One of my friends done a survey and they found out that over 70% of people have made $0 online. So the first step of this particular program, this coaching program, is to get you your first dollar and then ramp it up like crazy. I personally think over 70% is ridiculous. You've made zero. Okay, $0, not made one single red cent. Now the methods that you are going to learn are fast and easy, as documented by Brian. Fast and easy. There is no product creation involved. The majority of methods don't require any out-of-pocket expenses, and I should note the method that Brian just done was 110% free. Well, 100% free. he was free. Didn't cost him a single cent. He just followed the steps and implemented. Didn't cost him a thing. Okay. So here is how this all worked. I took a group of 20 beta testers, okay? So after I found out about that whole 70% of people have never made anything online, I took a group of 20 beta testers privately. I didn't announce this, I didn't send it out to my list, I just privately contacted them and I gave them a handful of methods that are quick and easy. Okay, so I've been doing this for a long time, so I know, a whole bunch of different stuff. And basically their job was to try and fail. Okay, so they came up with sort of every possible excuse, every reason why something wouldn't work. We basically put all these methods through the ringer. And what we've done is we came up with the best 4 methods, and these are what is in this coaching program. Now the best 4 methods are based on a certain criteria that is most profitable, easiest to implement, and fastest time to get results. Okay, that's all I cared about, those 3 things. So I went out, got these beta testers, they tested them, and based on their results, following that criteria, the Fast Cash coaching program was born. So it's a 4-way program. Each week we're going to go through one of the methods. Okay, we're going to focus 110% on one method and one method only until you get results. This is guaranteed. I'm just going to make sure that you do this, right? I'm going to force you. I'm going to get your mindset right that we talked about earlier and hold you by the hand, and we're going to focus on nothing else but this one particular method. Then you get it up and running, then we automate it, then we move on to the next one. Each method is easy to implement and designed to bring you results ASAP. Again, as you just saw from Brian's results, not very difficult at all. You're also going to gain access to a private Skype group chat, which is available 24/7, where we can all hang out and talk to each other. You get access to me on that as well. And we're also going to have a private mastermind group. We're going to share more valuable information and case studies and a few other cool things like that. So let's go through some of the methods. Method 1 takes around 5 minutes to set up, and once you're set up, you can literally be earning money instantly. It's 100% free, doesn't require any initial setup work. You can literally be making money just by clicking a few buttons. Simple stuff. It is one of the most easiest and simple ways to make $200 to $300 per day. Okay, so think about it. The first thing that I'm going to teach you is the easiest thing. Okay, I want you to get money. The only purpose of method 1 is to get you results. Okay, get you money as quickly as possible. It only takes about 5 minutes to get set up, and you can literally start doing it right then and there. My goal is to just get you money within the first 24 hours. From my perspective, that's going to make me look fantastic. Okay, from a coaching perspective, if I can get my students money, if I can get them results within 24 hours, that's amazing. So that's my personal goal, for this. So method 1 is all about getting you results really, really fast, really, really quickly, just to get that ball rolling. Okay, just to start that momentum, get some money coming in, then boom, then we'll scale up and we'll make some crazy sales. Method 2 has unlimited potential. It's also 100% free. I'm going to show you how to get a massive surge of targeted traffic using 2 simple and free tools. Very, very cool. It's pretty much 95% automated, and it will bring in cash like clockwork. It's very, very easy to do, very easy to set up, and then you can just leave it and it'll keep on bringing in cash. It takes around 15 minutes to set up. Okay, so slightly longer than method 1, but it's simple, it's easy. And it's actually fun. Okay, this is cool. It's one of the coolest things. I actually enjoy this one, and you will too. It's fun. It's not hard work, it's fun work. And I'll also show you a live example that can make you a fortune. So you'll understand once you see this method. But basically, I uncover something really, really cool that I almost thought about not sharing. I was like, this is probably a little too good. I think I might keep this to myself. But then I thought, you know what? I don't care, my students are going to love me for this. So I literally show you an example where you can make a fortune, and you will understand what I mean, and I just give that to you. Flat out show you exactly, bang, here it is, go do it, and that's it. There's nothing left out, it's just there for you. Method 3. Method 3 is you're going to love method 3. Method 3 reveals how you can make $100 payments all day long without actually doing any work. Sounds crazy, but it's true. I show you a live example of how you can easily make $500 in about 2 minutes. Okay, I literally get on the video, and the video is like 2.5 minutes long or whatever it is, or something like that, and I show you, okay, bang, there's a $100 payment, there's a $100 payment, there's a $100 payment, there's a $100 payment, and you can literally just copy it. Okay, again, I don't leave anything out. It's just bang, straight up there, everything's shown, everything's revealed. As you can tell by this webinar, I'm all about just being open, honest, and then being transparent, so you can just see that for yourself, then do it, then make money. It's a win-win situation. One of the easiest yet highly effective methods to bank $500 to $1,000 per day. Really, really is. It's a great method. It takes around 5 minutes to get set up and running. And by the way, this is totally legit. Like, all this stuff is legal for starters. It's legal. It's white hat. It's not black hat stuff. It's not shady. It's ethical stuff. This particular method is like totally 100% reputable. I'm not going to give away exactly what it is, but there's high profile companies and organizations where you use this thing for. So it's totally above board. You don't have to worry about any sort of shady stuff, because it's not 100% ethical, 100% white hat stuff. Just easy ways to make money. Method 4, which is the final method. Method 4 will show you how you can easily and effortlessly create a 5 to 6 figure business on autopilot. Now, in our testing, this was the most profitable of all our methods. Okay, so the beta testers that I was talking about, people who done this method made the most money. It's extremely easy to begin, as everything is already done for you. All you need to do is jump in and grab your piece of the pie. So basically, I'm going to show you a place, I guess, where there's lots of money, being changed hands, and you pretty much just sort of stand in the middle and grab the cash and put it in your pocket, so to speak. If you can sort of imagine that. Okay, and you can literally be making money within an hour of learning this method. This method is the one that Brian just done. Okay, so this is the exact method that Brian done. So you can sort of see, you can start to work out my plan here. This being the most profitable one, I figured if I'm going to do a live example, I'm going to go all out and give him the method that makes the most money. It takes a little bit more to set up, so that's why I was nervous, because I was just nervous that he wasn't going to get it done in time, which is why a big thank you to my assistant who was on Skype and walked him through the whole entire process. So I was sort of going, should I do something that takes 5 minutes, or should I do something that takes a little longer but makes big money? And like I said, Brian was just living proof that well, $647 in 38 minutes. That is fantastic stuff. So I could even write that there. Can be making. It's so cool. I'm very excited if you haven't noticed. So yeah, method 4. You get that method. You get the method that Brian just done. The method that Brian just made $647 in 38 minutes. You get that, okay? Now, I should again point out, like the whole legal disclaimers here. Earnings aren't typical. There's no way I guarantee that and stuff like that, but you saw it for yourself. So very cool stuff. So that's the coaching program. That's what you get. Inside, I have a cool little thing that we like to do, and there's a friendly competition. So we're going to be holding a contest between all the students, and it's fairly simple. Basically, whoever can make the most money the fastest will win. Now, this is a fun and friendly competition designed to inspire and motivate each other. So, we want to help each other, not hinder each other. But it is a lot of fun. And there'll be more details inside the program, like with the specific rules and stuff, but it's fairly straightforward. Whoever makes the most money fastest will win. But we also have a pretty cool prize. So if you happen to win this competition, you're going to get a very cool prize. And that cool prize is this: an all-inclusive 3-night vacation for 2 adults and 2 kids to the lovely Cancun, Mexico. Okay, very cool, awesome prize, and that's what we do because we're inside, we're all a team, we're a group, we're making big money, and we're going to share it with each other. Now, I have subject to travel dates and availability. That's just like the hotel policy and stuff. So you can work that out, and if you don't want to go or you can't go or whatever, you can exchange that for like a dollar value if you want. But I highly recommend that you go. Because it'll be fantastic fun, and the actual reason why I chose this is because I've been there myself. This is me and my gorgeous fiance Nikki, and in Cancun, Mexico. Absolutely loved it. All inclusive. You get like free booze, free food, 24/7 room service at like 3 a.m. if you want. Obviously, we're in there. We're like, that's a bar, like a pool. Like the bar's inside the pool. You just swim around and you just swim up to the bar. It's the best. I loved it. So I thought, comes highly recommended. So I thought, what better way to share it with my students and my friends than offer that, we're going to make it fun. We're just a winning team. You're really going to enjoy being a part of the team. It's a great atmosphere, great environment. Everyone's making big money. Everyone's having a great time. And then we get to share it with each other and enjoy it with beautiful places like this. So, as good as that is, and you're probably thinking to yourself, it can't get much better. Well, guess what? It does get better, because I'm going to give you a bonus. Now, you probably don't need this, but I like to over-deliver. So in the method that I taught you on this webinar earlier on, I showed you the leads, right? You buy the leads and you promote product launches. I recommend that. It's a great method. If you join, I will actually personally purchase a package for you. I'll get the 10,000 premium business opportunity leads for you. The ones I was showing you, the ones that have that have spent at least $150, so they're buyers. I will do that for you. You're going to have an instant buyers list. Sorry, I just got distracted with my little typo there. You'll have an and buyers instant list. Okay, so I kind of screwed that up, but I'm distracted myself. So yeah, so that's just a bonus just for joining. Okay, you get that, and you're gonna get a 10,000 leads, and you can use that method that I talked about in the webinar earlier on, and you can also use it for a few other things inside the coaching. So you get that instantly. Obviously it's going to cost me $250, but I'm more than happy to do it because I know it's going to be great for you. The second bonus that you get is my Awesome Guru Overwhelm course. You've probably heard about this. This was a course that was sold out, and it was sold with the hefty price tag of $19.97. So basically a $2,000 course, and this delivers the truth about the gurus and how they teach, and it teaches you the real way to make a lot of money online. This is basically the complete A to Z course of internet marketing, if you like. So from setting up the basic foundations all the way to doing large scale launches, everything is covered in this program. If you ever have sort of any questions or problems, you can literally just consult this. Okay, so you can if you want more traffic methods, if you want to know how to create stuff or whatever it may be, this is the course for you. You can literally just go excuse me, go there, open it up, and consult it, and all the information is going to be there for you. So this is a very, very valuable bonus, sold out at the price tag of $2,000. So it's a high value course. Now the final bonus that you get once you join is this. For the first 5 people only, okay, obviously this is a time sensitive one, we'll get a free 1 hour Skype consultation with myself. And there I am, you get to talk to that guy. So obviously this is a time sensitive one, 5 people only. We'll be doing a 1 hour Skype consultation, and these are one-on-ones, by the way. This is not like a group call. This is one-on-one. Me, you, we'll jump on Skype. You know, we'll talk, we'll get to know each other a bit. I'll share some cool stuff with you, and we'll actually develop a plan for you specifically. Okay, so that's sort of the real the bonus to that. We're going to nut out a plan for you specifically to get you where you want to be. Okay, we're going to achieve the goals that you want to achieve, and we're going to do that in our 1 hour Skype consultation. So that's free, but that's for the first 5 people only. Obviously, that's 5 hours of my time, so I can't give away too many of those. So you get that free if you join. If you're one of the first 5 people to join. Now, obviously my stuff works, okay, period. Like I said, my coaching students, you know them, some of them have become some of the biggest, most famous, well-known people in internet marketing. They started as students of mine, you know, generated massive amounts of results. I am the results guy, that's what I'm known for, because I get results. Again, I proved it to you live on this webinar today. To be honest, I shocked myself. I didn't think, without sounding arrogant, I didn't think I would, you know, it would get that much, but Brian, credit to Brian. You know, what about the guy that wasn't here? I feel sorry for him. He was here. Brian got called out second, didn't he? Yeah, I forgot about that. That's crazy. So you got to be here in my live webinars. Okay, so like I said, students have made over $2 million. When it comes down to it, the most important thing to you is results. Okay, it doesn't matter about hype. It doesn't matter about, you know, stuff. What matters is results. If you get results, then you're going to be happy. So that's what this coaching program is all about. And I've got all the proof to show you that I generate results. I am the results guy. And just for your peace of mind, you get a 30-day money-back guarantee. Okay, simple, clean, easy. You get 30 days, go through the program. If you don't like it, whatever, refund, bang, simple, easy. 30-day peace of mind, money-back guarantee, full 100% refund guarantee. So, let me ask you, if you think this sounds like the right fit for you, then please sign up below, and then we can get started. Go there, sign up, join, and we can get started instantly. You'll get access to everything, to the members area, and you'll log in, and then we'll have some cool stuff. So let's go through a few common questions. Common question, can I do this even if I have no experience? Yes, of course you can. It's designed for people who have made $0 online, so you can get your first dollar online. Like I said, you can start making money. You know, get method 1 set up in 5 minutes, then start making money. I kind of want you to join just to see for yourself, because you know you get a refund guarantee. So you know, if it's not for you, then it's not for you, refund. But just see for yourself. You're going to make money. You're going to make a lot of money. You get 4 different methods. Okay, you get 4 different methods. And you just saw the power of one. You just saw the live power, 38 minutes, $647 from one method. I'm giving you 4, and you're getting one-on-one coaching. You're not going to be rushed. You're not going to have to do it in 38 minutes. You're gonna have everything. It's going to sink in. I'm going to be there. You're going to have the whole support with you and behind you. How much money do I need to budget for this? You don't need to budget any money for this. Again, you know, the majority of the methods are no out-of-pocket expenses. Inside the program, I do have some like options where if you want to scale it up faster or something like that, then I show you some ways that require, you know, things like paid advertising and stuff like that. But they're optional. It's not required. You still make good money without it. And then, you know, I just want to help you scale it up. So I don't, you know, I want you to, instead of making $100 a day, I want you to make $500 a day, and then I want you to make $1,000 a day. So I show you how to make $100 a day first, and then, you know, trust me, once you get to that point, you're going to want to grow yourself. Okay, so we have to, you know, take it one step at a time, but I give you that option, and I show you how it's done. When can I start? As soon as you join. Okay, the members area is set up, ready to go. Do I need to install any software? No, you don't. It's all done online. How can I get support? Inside the members area, through the support desk. in the Skype group and in the mastermind group. So we have you covered. We have inside the members area, you'll see the support and everything there. It's very easy, and you also get additional support in the Skype group and in the mastermind group. Oops, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, so I know this call is getting a little longer. Where are we? Okay, so again, thank you for sticking with me. It's dragged out a little bit, but we had some cool stuff, had some fun. I really hope you enjoyed it. Really hope you jump on board, because it's, you know, you will be glad that you did. Trust me, you will be definitely glad that you did.